All right. So if you could start by just telling us your name and school district.
My name is Steve Donkin. That's Donkin. I teach at Cardozo Education Campus. It's a middle school and a high school. I teach in the high school in Washington, D.C. I'm a member of the Washington Teachers Union. I'm the building rep for our union at our school. I'm also on the executive board, one of the union, one of the at-large members, representatives of high schools.
Was it, or maybe not even when, but what do you recall about when it hit you that this was going to be something that really impacted your school and DCPS as a whole?
Um, well, I remember when it first came out in the news back in January and in February, actually a friend of ours who worked in the government had kind of warned us, this is going to be big. You all need to be prepared. There may be some lockdowns coming up. You need to stock up on all your provisions. And we were like, oh, okay, well, we can do that, but we'll see how it goes. It was in March, early March, when there was a story about a case at School Without Walls, where they actually shut down the building for one day. One of my colleagues at Cardozo, his wife teaches there. So he was telling me about it. They supposedly went in and did a deep clean for one day. And that's when a lot of us started thinking, oh, this is starting to get close to home. It was very challenging. A lot of us were unhappy with the way it was rolled out. So suddenly, with very little preparation, no time for us or the students to prepare. And yes, technology was an issue. A lot of our students don't have access to technology at home. They don't have the Wi-Fi capabilities. And it was a few weeks after we shut down that finally we got it together and started handing out laptops and hotspots to the students who needed it. We identified students with a need and they had to come into school and pick those up. But that was very frustrating because, DC is kind of in the process of what has been in the process of moving towards a one-to-one device to student situation. And we hadn't come close to that yet. And supposedly there were a lot of laptops in a warehouse that we had to really fight with DCPS to get them to release them and just get them out in the hands of students, because time was going by and students were unable to access anything online. So yeah, like I said, I would say, try to be kind when I say it was very frustrating and challenging for us. So.